The year is 2021. The world, already grappling with a global pandemic, would witness the spark of a conflict that would send shockwaves around the globe. A conflict in Ukraine would ignite a crisis that would highlight not just the devastation of war, but also the racial bias and double standards in media coverage. It was a war that saw a predominantly white population at its center, with the plight of people of color often downplayed or overlooked entirely. Moving into 2022, the conflict in Ukraine would continue to escalate. The world would watch in horror as reports of mistreatment and racism at the borders surfaced, painting a stark picture of the intertwined crises of racism, xenophobia, and violence. This conflict mirrored the rise of autocratic leaders and nationalist movements, reflecting a global crisis that went far beyond the boundaries of Ukraine. Now let us take a step back and reflect on what we've discussed. We've traced a timeline of recent war events, from their ignition to their escalation. We've highlighted the racial bias and double standards in media coverage, and we've delved into the interconnected crises of racism, xenophobia, and violence. These events, while grim, serve as a reminder of the importance of solidarity and understanding. They underscore the need for a collective effort to address these issues, to stand together against the forces that seek to divide us. In conclusion, the recent war events have not only shaped our world, but have also exposed the underlying issues that we as a society need to address. From racial bias to xenophobia, these events have highlighted the urgent need for change. And as we move forward, let us remember the lessons learned from these events. Let us strive for a world where justice and equality are not just ideals, but realities. A world where the tragedies of war are not just headlines, but catalysts for change. The echoes of these events will continue to reverberate, shaping our world in ways we cannot yet fully comprehend. But one thing is certain: the lessons they teach us are invaluable, offering us a roadmap to a better, more just world.